we'll let this roll. There's Heather Wilder. I'm with Mike Wilder.
Hey, man.
This is Al Levine, the talking machine. We're hitting the track. First time I ever in a race. There's Eric. Look at this beautiful night. There's the sun, hasn't set yet. We're doing this for Pittsburgh Sportsline,
Awesome.
USTA,
Yep.
MSOA. We're just hitting the track now. Start racing. Really? This is awesome. You heard it from Mike. We're going to start the race.
We're going. Starting gates weight. Starter said turn them and bring them on.
I like it. We doing a mile like we normally do?
1 lap.
1 lap?
5/8 of a mile.
5/8 of a mile, folks.
Start.
Smoking Jim. 5/8. Here's the sprint, buddy.
Start in front of the grandstand and end in front of the grandstand.
Nice.
Come on there, Jagger.
Yeah, come on.
Looks a little different, huh?
I love it. It's great. Unbelievable.
Look at your man. You ought to tell him to turn around and get an eye of that.
He's scared to death.
Look at Jim. He ain't ready to move.
He ain't breathing. I gotta
Hey,
watch.
Jim.
I gotta watch eating the dirt here. This limestone doesn't taste very good. Look at this guy coming up.
Oh, yeah, he's going. Oh, Mikey's coming!
There we go. What a race.
We're going to have to find a spot to get out of here. We're jammed in.
I got you, buddy. Lightning Lane's my hero.
Lightning Lane's not going to come
Okay.
quick enough. The Lightning Lane's not going to come quick
Come
enough.
on,
We
my
gotta
man.
go.
Let's go. I promised everybody we'd win.
I don't know, man. I don't think that's happening. They're getting away from it.
Not smoking, Jim. Come on, Jagger. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Smoking Jim got it.
Did we get second?
We were second.
Pittsburgh Sportsline in the house. Thanks, Mike.
Smoking Jim. Go
He can't
easy.
breathe. Get him to breathe. Tell my man, look around and breathe.
That buffet's got him. Look at him.
He said, we're not going Lightning Lane. Are you ready? Are you okay? I said, let's get the win. We tried.
Yeah, we tried. You know, we come up a little bit short, but we had a lot of fun.
We had too much fun. Tell them your name.
Mike Wilder.
I see you out here racing. We had good karma when we were here the other day. You had 2 wins. Then you had a win after we did the match race or something. So
Yeah, it was awesome. It's like a good luck charm, you know.
well, that's why we're coming back.
Oh, it's all, stay here all day, man.
Definitely. Hey, can you tell them a little bit about yourself? We can't stay all day, but we're filming this hour show. Tell them, because I'm trying to promote how horse ownership is great and being involved at the meadows with racers and, you know, the drives. It's just fantastic stuff. And your families are here.
Oh, yeah, you know, we're in it with the family, so but anybody can get in it. You know, you just need to come out and see what we do, and we're more than happy to take you around the barns and paddock and get you in behind a horse and see what it's like, and we'd be real happy to have you to give you a feel for what we do.
And, you know, we'll be around here like bad breath. You're not getting rid of us, and we're going to take some shots of the paddock area and everything. Are you in the Adios today?
No, I am not. I'm in the consolation, no, but not the big one.
Okay, well, in the consolation, you still win money, too, when you race.
Yeah, money. There's money involved, so it's a good thing.
Well, good luck to you in everything you do, Mike, and it's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure being here.
I want to thank Bethel Park and BPTV, Director Dave Cable, and the community for letting Al Levine, the talking machine, and Smoking Jim Frazier venture out to the meadows again. We're here with Heather Wilder, who's the PR person for the MSOA. I'll let her explain what that is. And we're also here to talk a little bit about horse racing in the USTA, United States Trotting Association, which started a fractional horse ownership program that we're in the media, and Smokin' Jim is now the proud owner of a horse. This is Adios Day, the biggest race of the year at the Meadows. We are in Washington County at the Meadows Racetrack and Casino. This is our friend Heather. Introduce yourself, even though I said your name twice, but I always like a guest to say who they are.
Sure, yeah. I'm Heather Wilder of the Meadows Standardbred Owners Association. We represent the owners, trainers, drivers, and caretakers here at the Meadows.
It's great, and I was an owner at one time, so I'm not allowed to be in this promotional program. I'm brokenhearted, but I'm still positive about it. Heather's so happy that we put Pittsburgh Sportsline on everything, and we do a lot of natural PR work. I'm like a good P.T. Barnum, if you want to know who I am. So all of you watching our show, you know that. We're also going to have the Adios race at the end of our interviews. We're getting privileged to be able to interview people like Heather that have been here for years and her family. I just wanted you to give a little backdrop and background about you, not all the personal stuff, but I did want to say and show people how it's great to own horses, and it's quite the industry here. There's a lot of businesses that tie into it, so this is a viable business. If you own a horse, you're actually helping other people be employed.
Oh, yes. Sure, I will.
I'll let you
Thank
have
you.
it. Wait and see.
I got the mic from the talking machine. Yeah, basically we employ people from the farmers that provide the hay and straw for our industry, as well as jobs caring for the horses, state representatives that do our testing, people who work in the paddock, people who are mutual, take the bets here. All kinds of different jobs are available here at the racetrack. On the personal side, I like to say I was born in a barn. I've basically been here at the Meadows my entire life. I am a third-generation horsewoman, and so we're really proud of the generations here. Everyone's kind of family. It's a little like Kevin Bacon and the 6 degrees of separation, but
we call it 2 degrees.
2 degrees,
in
yes.
Pittsburgh and Washington County, it's 2 degrees because it's who you know and who your family is.
Exactly.
Did that make it
Yes,
simple for you?
yes, it's a little bit like that here, and it's just a great opportunity to own horses. Now we race for so much money because of the slots revenue that's coming in. Before, it was something you did for love, and now you're able to do it to make a living. So I'm really excited to have Smokin' Jim involved, and thank you guys so much for being here today. You're going to see one of the best race programs that we have all year, and the top horses in the country.
And we're going to meet the drivers and trainers, the ones that have 30 seconds between races and things. We're going to try to get a hold of many people that are in the business. And Smokin' Jim's so excited. He feels like he's on vacation. Smokin' Jim, what's this thing with the horse? You won that race and that match race. I still can't believe it. You're still on cloud 9.
Thanks, Al Levine, the talking machine. I tell you what, I can't even put it in words, but
Please try.
To have a race and a race be called by the legendary Roger Houston is all you need to know. He's a guy that's a hero of not only me, but my dad.
Well, Roger Houston, I saw him because I'm early, Smokin' Jim, wouldn't you say?
Yes,
I come
sir.
early to
Yes,
just
sir.
about everything. Roger was in the hall carrying his bags and stuff, and I said hi to him. We had a little conversation, and he said it's going to be quite the day here. I said, Roger, just hearing you call the races makes it my day. So thanks to Roger Houston for being on Pittsburgh Sportsline and making this happen. Thanks to Heather Wilder. Oh, wait, her husband, Mike, you got me a second place, so Pittsburgh Sportsline was first and second on the match race. So we appreciate it. Aaron, I finally found the MSOA booth, and Heather walked away from us, so here's all her people. And her daughter's hiding back. She sang the national anthem. First, I want to ask you your name.
Lauren Wilder.
Another Wilder. They're everywhere. On the track, behind the track. Now, how did you get asked to do the national anthem?
Well, I sang at a rebellion game.
I heard it.
Yes. And Tasha McCormick asked me to sing.
I know Tasha, and thanks for doing this interview. Your name?
Megan Samolka.
You're helping out at the MSOA booth?
Yes, I am. We have the Spin to Win, which we give out free bets for the horses to our right. We promote the MSOA, and we promote owning your own fractional part of a horse, too.
That's why I'm here, because Smoking Jim Frazier owns a fractional part of a horse, and we're Pittsburgh Sportsline, so we're trying to help promote this. All right, you said enough. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Calvin Griffin.
What are you doing here?
Hanging
out with pretty women, okay.
I'm sorry. Fair enough. Well, in addition to that perk, I'm here for SummerSlam Stables, so the fractional ownership program.
Right, we're in the SummerSlam Stables. I got 3 more people coming on. One of my co-hosts, he's going to be on there too. He just bought in, so you have some more people. You'll see me around more.
Oh, well, that's fantastic. And if anybody out there wants to get involved, please come on down or go to our Facebook page. We'd be glad to get you on our team.
All right, thank you. Here's the Girl Friday.
Hi, I'm Taylor Rush, and I'm with the MSOA. We do this every Friday. We have family fun nights, so bring your kids down. We have bouncy house, balloon artists, face artists, and we have a ton of stuff for kids.
Thank you very much, Taylor. It was a pleasure. Your name?
Hi, I'm Kayla Kiger.
All right, that's enough. I had to do this because they said I'd look good in a hat. Thank you. I have a gentleman here that I saw him racing. He was one of the biggest characters I know because he liked to do that to promote himself. Now, will you tell the folks your name?
Bill Burkery.
And you didn't start out owning horses and driving horses like you do, right?
No, I started out with junk. We used to have on our hat, we used to have a pig.
I remember.
Nothing but pigs.
Right. He has a way with words, and you should have seen those horses on the track. Sometimes they called them dogs.
I guess we called them pigs. The better horse would always get a little pig put on his door. It said Pig of the Month Club. So we had a lot of fun. But we have some beautiful horses now. Terrific
I know
horses.
that, and it takes time, and we're talking about ownership. My co-host, Smoking Jim Frazier, owns a 2% part of a horse with the USTA program, that fractional ownership thing.
He's going to enjoy it.
And we're part of the media, so we already are enjoying it.
Sure.
And if anybody enjoys driving, training, and owning, it's you.
I certainly do. My motto is harness racing is fun. You'll see
Look at the camera and tell them again.
Harness racing is fun. You see it on the side of my bike.
By Bill Burkery. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We have to bring some of the ladies in because they're the backbone of the horse racing industry. And I have a nice young lady here. I'm going to ask her a few questions. First, what's your name?
My name is Rain.
Rain. Can you spell that?
R-A-I-N.
That is brilliant. Now, what are you doing at the track today?
I'm taking care of Sirius Philly. I take care of her at the barn. She's in the 6th race.
6th race. All right. Now, I heard you work for a family stable.
Yeah, Brian Brown. He's my uncle.
Okay, I was going to ask that, but you answered it. See how easy this interview is? How long have you been doing this?
Well, I've been in the barn my whole life, but I've worked for Brian and Jenny for about 4 years now.
Okay. Now, some little birdie named Heather told me you had a baby. What are you doing out here already?
Got to get back into the game. My 6 weeks is actually up next Tuesday, but I came back last week.
Boy, these family horse businesses are tough, just like the horses on the track. Do you have a chance to win with your horse?
I believe Morning Line favorite. She's like the 4th, but I hope so. She's a nice filly. She went to Canada a month ago and didn't do very well. First start was last week and just got a bad trip. So she's good enough, so I hope so.
Well, anybody as nice as you taking care of her, I know she got to be good. Well, good luck to you in everything you do, and thanks for coming on air. Now, we heard about this stable. You better tell your name because your niece spoke so highly of you.
I pay her well to talk like it.
She didn't tell me that.
Oh, okay. Brian Brown stable.
And I've heard so many good things about you. And I know you got a filly in that she thinks is going to win, even though it has had some bad luck.
She had a terrible trip last week, didn't really get a chance. She drew inside this week, so she should have a better chance. I don't know if she can win, but she'll race good.
Well, I like the attitude with when you have somebody grooming a horse that they want to win.
Right. Our guys are really good. They like their horses. They take really good care of them. They love watching them race.
And I heard you're a family operation.
We have a lot of family, nieces, nephews, my son, daughter, son-in-law.
You want to mention any of their names?
Yeah.
'Cause this
No,
will be on
take
TV.
too long. Take too long.
You know what? I only said a minute, and we're about 48 seconds right now.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing this?
Oh, geez, since I got out of high school.
Give me a
on
year.
my own. I graduated '82 and was helping my dad and uncle long before that. I grew up in the business.
And where are you from?
Upper Sandusky, Ohio.
That's great. Hey, thanks for this 1-minute interview. I appreciate it, and good luck in all you do.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I was told to introduce this lady to all of you because she got the greatest colors here, purple. And look at this sparkle hat. I know all the ladies are going to like this. What's your name?
Sue Valdez, Sarah.
And why are you here?
Well, we own horses. And
What horses do you own?
We own D-Mac, Cool Hard Cash, Precious Susie, own Blue Chip, and one more.
That's all right. You named enough. They can watch for them at the races. We're trying to introduce people to other owners, fans of the sport like I am. And how long have you been involved with horses?
5 years now.
That is great. And somebody said you're friends with Doug Snyder?
Yes.
That's a friend of mine.
They're a good family, the Snyder Barn. His brother Dane trains our horses.
I'm good friends with Dane, but I couldn't get a hold of him today, and I didn't want to interview him, and I think you understand.
Yes, I do understand why. He has a bad foot, by the way.
That's one reason why I couldn't be on. Now, how did you organize this group? This is beautiful.
Well, they just come on. I mean, this is friends and family. Usually Friday nights, we have a nice crowd. And
family fun night.
Family fun night. The little ones come out, and then our family and friends come out and root on our horses, and we just have a good time.
That's great. So you'd recommend people own a horse or at least hang around some horse people?
Absolutely. It's a fun thing. My husband and I got into it, and we're real happy that we did.
Well, I see you love it, and we're going to see more of you. Thanks for doing an interview with the Talking Machine.
Thank you. It's nice meeting you.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
All right, I have a gentleman from Hoofbeats, and I know most of you don't know what Hoofbeats is. You think it's part of a horse. I'm going to let him introduce himself and explain it.
I'm TJ Burkett, editor of Hoofbeats magazine. We call ourselves the Harness Racing magazine. It's the official publication of the U.S. Trotting Association, which is the entire breed.
We know about it now because I knew about it back in the 80s, but Smokin' Jim Frazier is now a fractional owner of a horse because we're in the media. 2% he owns. I got a few other people to buy into it, so we're going to be involved in it more and more. That's why we wanted to get somebody that's an expert like you, editor.
Oh, that's excellent news. You're in the SummerSlam stable then?
Yes, we're in the SummerSlam stable. Now you get to meet Al Levine, the Talking Machine. So you'll hear and see more of this. And can you explain a little bit about what's going on for people that really don't know what I'm talking about?
You mean what's going on today at the races?
No, with fractional ownership.
Okay. Well, it's the ground floor way to get into owning a racehorse. You know, you watch the Kentucky Derby and you see the horses and you think, you know, you got to be a millionaire to be a part of the action. Well, we've made it a little bit easier to get in.
Hold it, $350, and there's no other expenses. You know, a good horse or a bad horse costs a certain amount of money every day.
Yes, that's for sure. And
I learned it the hard way.
They cost the same amount of money every day, no matter if they're good or bad. That's the beauty of the SummerSlam stable. It's one bill, but you still get the beauty.
You can reap the reward if and when the horse wins. The top 5 places get paid. I keep telling people, I've been trying to educate them, but now we're in on it, and we got an expert.
That's right. And
thanks for co-signing.
So I always say when you bet on a horse to win, you become a part owner of that horse for the next 5 minutes, you know. But this is even better in the SummerSlam stable because now you really have a stake in the horse and you get that thrill because there is nothing, absolutely nothing like watching that horse come down the stretch and win a race and go down to the winner's circle and get your picture taken with the horse that you own and have a part of. I mean, I hope that more and more people get involved with this.
Well, we got Smokin' Jim Frazier was in a match race, and he's a part owner. He didn't know what end of the horse he would own. I said the nose.
That's right. You want the nose rather than the tail because the nose is making all the money.
Thank you. And how long have you been doing this?
I've been the editor, executive editor of Hoofbeats since 2010. Been at the U.S. Trotting Association since 2007. But I've been in harness racing all my life. You know.
Really? Why?
Because I grew up in it. My father had a day job, but he always had a couple of horses that he would train and race at the county fairs, and instilled that love of the game in me. And
Are you from Ohio?
I'm from Michigan.
Okay.
I'm from Michigan.
I was thinking that area, but
yeah.
Okay.
I'm from Michigan originally, and now I live in Columbus, Ohio. That's where the U.S. Trotting Association is located.
That's why I asked.
Yeah. So now we're here covering the Adios, on our way to the Hambletonian, actually, next Saturday.
Really?
Trotting's greatest race is the Hambletonian at the Meadowlands Racetrack. So I hope folks can make sure to watch that. It's going to be on CBS Sports.
We will. We're getting them all excited about this harness horse racing.
Now, those horses there, they're racing for $1.5 million. Not quite the type of horse you can buy in a fractional ownership group, but we hope that you get to that point someday. But SummerSlam's a great entry point.
Well, thank you very much. I'm glad we could do a little promo, and I got to meet you. And you're working here filming, right?
That's right. Today I'm the cameraman, the writer. I'm everything. That's the way you got to do it.
I'm not that skilled. I can just talk and interview. Thank you. Can you tell me your name? I can read what it looks like you're a champion.
Yes, my name is Lila Gabriel. I'm Miss Central Pennsylvania. So.
Lila, congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, when did you win this title?
I won this back in January, so it's been about 6 months now, and I've just been working with a lot of charities. I'm here with Junior Achievement today.
That's a great charity.
Yeah, I help them raise money and help kids learn financial literacy and really great life skills that they need.
Well, how did you get in the contest to win this? What do you have to do?
So there's a talent portion, evening gown, swimsuit, interview. It's a lot, and you have to be well-rounded, and you have to be really into charities.
Well, that's great. Congratulations on all you do. Is there any way they can get a hold of you?
Yeah, I am on Facebook at Miss Central Pennsylvania. Just go on there, and MissCentralPennsylvania.org if you want to see me at an upcoming appearance.
Well, this is great because I'm Al Levine, the Talking Machine on Pittsburgh Sportsline. We actually do a lot of charities and fundraisers. If you like my page, I need people to like me first because a lot of people lie to me. You don't look like you lie to me, but I know, like my page, we'll like yours.
Okay.
And we do a show every Monday nights in bars and restaurants. If you ever had an interest and you're around Pittsburgh, that's where we do a show. You have my card now. You can contact me.
All right, I will.
Lila, good luck in all you do.
Thank
You are absolutely beautiful.
Thank you so much.
All right, we had this horse on earlier. Could you tell us the name of the horse?
The horse's name is Bus Lane.
Bus Lane. How long ago did he race?
Probably about around 4 years ago.
Was he a good horse? Here,
Yeah,
move
he-
closer to him. He won't bite you.
Yeah, he was very good to my sister. Bought her first car.
What's your sister's name?
Alyssa Cummings.
That's great. And what's your name?
Kyle Cummings.
What a coincidence.
Yeah.
How long have you been? Can you ask the horse a question? Bus Lane? He doesn't want to answer. Both horses don't talk. Have you been involved with any other horses? Groom them, or-
Yeah, me and my dad. I work with my dad at a stable every morning.
What's the name of the stable?
Double Up Stable.
Double Up, so we should look. Was that horse friendly? Yeah. Did you bring him any carrots?
Yep.
Are
Tons
they
of
gone?
carrots. Nope, there's one left.
We want to feed them on air because I want somebody to see how you feed a horse without losing fingers. You want a carrot. See how that hand's flat? Always keep your thumb down low. You didn't give me a carrot. All right. Thanks for the interview. Thanks, Kyle.
No problem.
Now, Heather, do you want to introduce these two characters? One's a beautiful one. I mean, you're beautiful. Oh, Scarlett, you too. Look at your hair. It's lovely.
Right, exactly. Yeah, this is my daughter, Scarlett Wilder, and she's a barrel racer and also owns a couple horses on the backside. One thing about owning horses, you can do it at any age. And then this.
How old is she?
She's 13 this year.
Congratulations and good luck.
Thank you. And this is Meadow. This is our mascot for the last 4 years. And Meadow doesn't speak, but brings lots of joy to harness racing fans everywhere. And we like to, if you see Meadow around, just pet her head a little bit.
Well, we appreciate it. I used to bring carrots and apples. I forgot them today. Scarlett, can you shout out to anybody in your family you might want to mention or friends? Because this will be on TV, and it's archived on YouTube, so this is forever. If you want to talk, here's your chance.
Well, I would like to say good luck to my dad tonight and good luck to my sister.
Hold it, wait. Say who your dad's name is. We didn't mention that.
I would like to say good luck to my dad, Mike Wilder, tonight, and my sister, Lauren Wilder, singing the national anthem.
That is great. Thank you. I appreciate it. And Meadow, just shake hands. I know horses don't normally do that, but it's a pleasure having you on the show. We're going to the paddock. I'm here with Ron Burke, who I haven't seen in 25 years, I'm sure. He used to take care of some of my horses in the 80s. He was a young man then that I knew he would go somewhere. You just won't believe where he went. He's a leading money-winning trainer with wins and everything else. I just want to say hello to you and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Name.
I'm Ronnie Burke. I'm from the Meadows, and I train racehorses.
How long have you been doing this? Now be serious.
It's the only thing I've ever done since I was 12 years old. I'm 45, so it's 33 years.
He's only had one job, and he's at the top of his game right now. He even has a horse in the Adios. I predict a win for the Burke stable.
Yeah, I think we have a good shot. We actually have 3 in there today.
Well, he always was a worker, even when he was young, and since I'm the talking machine, I'm going to hit it, period. Thank you, Ron. Good luck.
Thanks.
This is one of the reasons we're at the Meadows here. And you're looking at me, what do you mean? This great guy is the trainer of the SummerSlam stable, which is the promotion by the United States Trotting Association for fractional horse ownership. Tell them your name, Tim.
Tim Twaddle.
How long have you been training?
36 years.
Didn't you drive also?
I did. I drove for a long time, and the last 5 or 6 years I just focused on training.
And you've done very well out here, and I'm glad that my man Smokin' Jim Frazier is getting a horse and going to be in your stable.
I'm proud to have him. We got a lot of excitement over this, and we're going to bring it to fruition real soon this month and get rolling.
Right. Did you get the horse yet?
We haven't got. We've got a few spots left to fill up on the ownership, and then we're going to get the horse this month and get in action.
Okay, that sounds great, because I got 3 people and maybe a couple more that want in on this.
Right on. We might have to get 2 horses then.
Well, that's what somebody asked. I said, I'm ambitious, but we're starting this out. I'm honored to meet you, finally. I've seen your race.
Right on.
Good luck.
Thanks so much.
This gentleman's a friend of mine. I met him at the track a long time ago. We both had darker hair, I'll tell you that much.
For sure.
Now, I'm going to let you say your name, and then I'll ask you a couple questions, my friend.
I'm Randy Bendis.
And what stable do you have?
I train my own stable, Randy Bendis Racing Stables. I've been here since the late 70s, early 80s.
I understand that, and I met you out here because you knew cousins of mine in Scott Township. So it's a small world. 2 degrees of separation, as we were talking with Heather, because I knew her before she was born, if that's possible.
I kind of did, too.
And she has great parents, too.
Yep.
Now, what got you into the horse business?
You know what? I was in high school. I was an athlete, and I came out here. A friend of mine had a horse. His mother had a horse, and I came out on the weekends with him, and, I said, boy, this is... I kind of like this. It's competitive. I really didn't want to go on to college, and it was a way to keep my hand in the sports industry, and fell in love with the horses and got lucky. And 30
you know what?
Years
This is
later.
the same story you told me when I met you in the 80s.
Absolutely.
Now, your
Doesn't
stable's
change.
done very well. You have a good friend of mine, John Campbell, that's in your stable. He saw us 2 weeks ago when we were in a match race. And
Right.
it was just some fun we had. I'd never been in a match race, and I come in second. My co-host, Smokin' Jim Frazier over there, he come in first with Tony Hall.
You know
and
what
Mike.
they call second, don't you?
No, we're not saying it on air.
It's the first loser.
Yeah, I understand.
That's what we call
But you know what? Pittsburgh Sportsline had first and second, so we win.
Okay.
By mutual association.
Gotcha.
You got any horses in the Adios today?
I don't. I have one in the Consolation. I raced him the other day. He came up sick afterwards. Didn't race well, but I'm hoping that he bounces back here and shows himself well today. He's got the 8-hole, but he's a good horse.
Get a good check on that. Randy, it's a pleasure. I'll be out here more often. Thank you for the interview, and
Thanks for
always
the
good
warning.
luck. Oh, you're welcome.
See ya.
Bye-bye. This is one of my favorite drivers, trainers, 15th generation out at the track. In 1986, he set a record for himself and the track, 386 wins. It was on my horse, Pistol Showman. I'll never forget that. He goes, Alan, that's nothing nowadays. Tell him your name.
Doug Snyder. We used to be the Duke, but we kind of lost that status anymore, too.
Well, you're always the Duke. The original Duke's dead, and the baseball player Duke's dead, so you're allowed to be the Duke, Duke.
Thank you, Al.
And He has a farm nearby. He's just a great all-around driver. He's still doing it, which is fantastic. He met most of his goals, and I see how he lives his life. And
yeah, well, I got a blessed life, really. My brother and I, we grew up with my father, and he taught us everything we know, and it's carried on.
And I'm glad I got to meet your father and mother and your family. Dick Snyder is a true legend. I even heard they're naming a ship after him since my son's in the Navy. That's such an honor.
That is unbelievable. We're so proud of my dad. It's unbelievable.
Well, that's why I had to bring it on. And then you did mention that brother.
Dane? Dane, I believe his name is.
Well, we'll try to get him on, but we don't do an X-rated show. Doug, good luck in everything you do.
Thank you.
When are you racing next?
Monday.
Okay.
I'm done for today. I'm going to go watch the Adios.
You know what? Enjoy the Adios, my friend.
Yeah. And then we're going to Disney World.
Okay. This is another one of the Burke team that I lost a generation ago. They took care of my horses, as you know, when I interviewed Ron here. These guys are all grown up. I think they got more kids than me. I only have 2.
I have none.
Okay, well then
I'm the one without.
Well, I know you come from a big family, and it was just great meeting you years ago. Tell them what you do now, and tell them your name.
Okay, I'm Mickey Burke Jr. I'm assistant trainer for Ron Burke and Burke Racing. I spend most of my time based here, but I do a lot of traveling around the country. Spend a lot of time in Canada racing, and then Lexington, Delaware, wherever we need to be.
I'm so proud of you guys and everything you do, because I remember back when I had my quarter claimers and we're just trying to get them around the track, and you got me some wins. It was fantastic.
Yeah, that was a great time. That was a long time ago, but that was how we got our start. It was just starting with the basics, and then we built it up to the juggernaut it's become now.
And you are. I was telling people you're the leading money-winning trainers. And, you have this biggest money-winning stable. It's just fantastic to know you from then, to see the success that you've had.
Yeah, it's been a hell of a ride. You can't ever say anything else. We've been very fortunate and had a great. We had a lot of success with some horses, and everything's going good. And we got Adios today. We got 3 good shots, and then
I predicted a win.
I'm hoping.
The first time for Ronnie Burke here.
It'll be first time for Ronnie. We got the one a couple years ago back with Dad, but this will be the first one with Ronnie down as trainer.
And Dad's a legend in my mind, always.
Dad's a legend in his own mind, too.
That's why I added that in, my friend.
No, my dad. He's 77 years old. He's so out there every day jogging and training, and loves.
Tell him I said hello.
We will do that.
And maybe we'll get an interview of him someday. We'll be out here more and more, because my co-host, Smoking Jim Frazier, owns a fractional part of a horse.
Oh, he's in one of those groups?
Yeah, so he's
That's
in
awesome.
it, and I got to help promote it since I have a TV show now. So thanks for the interview with the talking machine. This is another driver that I remember back when I owned horses. He come to the track and started winning. He hasn't stopped since. Will you tell them what your name is?
David Miller.
David, it's a pleasure having you on here. How long have you been in the horse business?
My whole life.
This is what everybody's saying. It's a theme here.
Yeah, it's my family was in it, and I started right out as a young kid.
Now, you come from Ohio? Mm-hmm. That's what we're at.
Columbus.
Okay.
Yep.
That's a big city, but yet you're involved in horse racing. This is what I'm trying to tell people. Horse racing is a huge industry that a lot of people in Pittsburgh don't realize.
Oh yeah, I mean, it don't get the coverage as much as some other sports do, but it's out there.
Definitely. Now, tell the folks here some of the wins that you've had. I know you've won on quarter claimers. I know you won on expensive horses. Tell me a couple of them so we can educate the folks out here about what you've won.
Well, I won the Adios here last year.
Thank you. That's what I was trying to get out of you.
Yeah.
He's an Adios winner.
Yeah.
I'm about winning, and I know I go around about things, but you can see it's about promoting you, and that's awesome. I saw the race last year.
Yeah, he raced. I drove a horse called Mick Wicked, and he was really on top of his game, and he got the job done here. He raced very well.
And you were a great driver with him to keep him steady and win that race.
Yeah, I was behind him there. I was along for the ride, but he was a good horse, very very good horse.
Definitely. Now, where else have you won races? Not just at the Meadows here.
Yeah, I've raced pretty much all over the world. I'll tell you, I've been to Australia. I've been to.
Now, don't they go the opposite way in Australia?
They do in New Zealand.
Okay, is that what it is? I had heard one of them.
Yeah, I've been to Europe, but I mainly race on the East Coast. Well, actually, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, and I go to Ontario. I race all over.
Well, Now that you know he races all over, we have coverage on our show on Facebook in all 50 states and 50 countries. So look for David Miller in his colors coming down the lane in front.
There you go. Thank you.
Are you in the Adios today?
Yes.
Tell us the horse.
His name's Lost for Words. He was second in his Elam. He raced very well, and he's got a shot.
You know what? I was talking to somebody on the other side, and I tell people if you don't bet, don't start. But I like the horse you're on.
Well, thank you.
Good luck to you.
All right, thanks a lot.
Heather just brought me a guest here who won a little brown jug, and I'm going to ask him a couple questions. Like, first of all, what's your name?
Scott Zion.
Where are you from?
Born in Toronto, Canada, and moved down to New Jersey now.
I can tell by your accent. You're a Jersey guy.
Hey?
That works out rather well. Tell them how old you are.
26 now. Yeah.
26 years old. And you got a jug under your belt. How many wins do you have?
About 2,700. Yeah.
That is fantastic. Yeah. I've heard about you. Just got introduced to you. Now you're in the Adios today.
Yeah, absolutely. Got a nice horse. I didn't come for the eliminations, but he raced really well and made the final.
Scott, what horse are you on in the Adios?
Dreams Beach Boy.
How's it look for a win?
I mean, we're going for the win. That's it. That's why I came here.
That's why I asked the question, because everybody's a competitor. I love winners. Good luck to you. I just heard that this gentleman has a fan favorite horse that won last night. I'm going to let him introduce himself and tell him what the name of this horse is.
Hi, I'm Greg Ray Jr. The horse we're talking about is Sam Hill. He is one of the favorites. He's an older horse, 9 years old. He's been one of the toughest horses I've driven, but he's been one of the best older horses on the track here for the last few years.
You've been driving for how long, Greg?
Oh, for 20 years, 20.
I remember when you come to the Meadows.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Definitely. So I saw you and your dad when you come here to the Meadows, and saw a lot of races that you do. Tell the folks how long a horse can race and to what age. It doesn't always happen.
Yeah, no, it doesn't all. They can race up to 14, but there's some come into form later, and some are good at 2 and 3. But it's a real tough job sometimes to keep them racing that long. But Sam Hill is one of them that can do it.
No, that's great. We tried to help that as the horses go by us. I heard you got a horse race coming up.
No, I don't have one today myself. I'm helping work for the Burks.
Oh, okay. Well, they're friends of mine. I used to have my horses with the Burks and the Snyders back in the day.
Oh, yeah, they're a real good family, real good people to work for.
Definitely. And tell them where you're from originally.
Amherstburg, Ontario.
Another Canadian here.
Yep. Hey.
That's it. And thanks for being on here. I appreciate it. We'll be looking for you later on.
All right.
Good luck with Sam Hill.
All right. Thank you.
Take care. All right. I'm going to have this young man introduce himself because most of the guys are too young to remember when I had horses. What's your name?
I'm Marcus Miller.
Okay. How long have you been racing?
I won my first race when I was 15 years old, so about 10 years ago.
You're not 25.
26, yeah.
26?
Yep.
I don't know. We got to check birth certificates. That is fantastic. At 15, where'd you win at?
In Springfield, Illinois, right where I grew up.
That is great. And now I've seen you race a few times here. Do you have anybody in the Adios?
Not the Adios today. I've got a couple 2-year-olds in the races before that are pretty nice. But
say their names, because we're going to show this next week, and then we'll be able to look at the program and see who won.
Okay, I've got Graceful Vision, 2-year-old Payson filly, and Ideal Jimmy. I think they're both have a shot to win, so maybe we'll get lucky.
Well, knowing you and that smile, look at that smile and them sunglasses. How can he not win? Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Sure. You know what? I got to find your name. What's your name?
It's Aaron Merriman.
What a great name. Aaron, how long have you been doing this?
I think around 15 years or so, 15, 16 years.
What'd you start at 10 years old?
No, I'm 37, actually.
No way. How do these harness horsemen and drivers and trainers stay so young?
I don't have to get up in the morning, I guess, so I sleep in.
So you enjoy it. You have a love of the game, as we would call it.
Yeah, definitely. I started to go to college at first and actually quit to do this, so well, I must love it.
I actually know a good friend of mine, Randy Bendis, and he got out of going to college and become a trainer.
Very successful also. Yeah, so he made the right move for sure.
Now, how many wins do you have?
Over 500 this year so far.
That is amazing. And how many do you have total in your career? Do you know?
Over 7,000. I won my 7,000th race at the beginning of this year.
Congratulations. That's awesome. I'm glad we could have you on here. What would you tell somebody if they love the horses like we do? Like my co-host, Smokin' Jim. He has a fractional ownership of a horse. Do you think he should become a a driver at 350 pounds?
Yes, absolutely. I don't think it makes a huge difference. As long as he's comfortable out there and gets a bike that he's comfortable in, might as well go for it.
Well, in the match race, he didn't breathe. We only did 5/8 of a mile. He didn't take one breath. But he's an NFL scout, too. And we're having fun, and I can see you enjoy that. Who do you have? Do you have somebody in the Adios?
No, I've got one in the Constellation. I've got a Joe Paz artist, and I think he's got a little shot. So Joe Paz well said, I think his name is, yeah.
Well, whatever his name, you're on it. Look for Aaron, okay? Aaron Merriman. Thank you very much for being on our show. You take care, and good luck.
Thank you very much, pal.
We got another driver here. Introduce yourself.
My name's Corey Callahan. I'm from Middletown, Delaware, and just happy to be out here for Adios Day.
Do you have a horse in the Adios?
I do. I have Dude's the man, and I'm hoping
That's why I'm asking. Go ahead. Come on.
I'm hoping Dude is the man today, so we shall see.
Well, a lot of my friends talk like that with some dude stuff, so I hope they're. Well, I don't agree with betting. If you haven't started, don't. If you haven't, bet, don't start. If you are betting, look for Dude's the man. Now, how long have you been in the business?
I've been driving now since 2006.
That's great. What did you do before?
Well.
All right, we can't talk about that. We'll talk about something that's worthwhile. You've been a driver since 2006. How many wins do you got?
4,000 some now.
That's not too shabby.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, don't know if we'll ever catch Pallone here with his,
I remember in '83 he was on one of my horses when he was very, very young. He's a great driver, and I'm betting you can't catch him, okay? Because he's going to still race.
Well, I'm betting you're oh, okay, yeah. Betting you can catch him. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I know you're focused on Dude.
I'm focused on today. I'm like, what do you mean we can't catch him? We can catch him.
You know what? I got to cut this short. You're a great interview. Good luck today with Dude's the man.
All right, thank you.
I just met this gentleman a minute ago, and I feel like I know him already because he likes the W's. He's going to tell us all about it. Tell him your name.
My name is Yannick Gengras.
Yannick, it's a pleasure meeting you, and now I know the pronunciation of your name. I read the program, I can't figure it out. You drive for friends of mine that had my horses back in the 80s, the Burke stable, and I see you're winning like crazy with horses that they have.
Yeah, they have a powerful barn, there's no doubt about it. It's a privilege to be able to drive for them. They always looking for new horses, and they classify them right, so it makes my job very, very easy.
They always like to have them as low as they can go and then win.
That's it.
And then if they go up?
Well, they still win.
No, that's great. Tell us a little bit about you. Where are you from?
I'm from Montreal, Canada. I moved into the United States when I was 21 in 2001. Then I raced at Yonkers for 3 years, and then in 2004 I made the move to the Madeleine, and it's been really good since. I gradually got a little bit higher and higher, and then it's going really good right now.
No, that is great. Now, you've won a couple awards and stuff, haven't you?
Yeah, last year, first time driver of the year last year, so that was definitely something.
Congratulations!
Thank you. Yeah, something I'm really proud of. Put me in some big names.
You get in the elite class because you've done it the old-fashioned way. It's hard work.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely, but I got hooked up with the right people as well. You can't do it by yourself, and you're only as good as the horse in front of you. And it's a trainer's game these days. So very fortunate. I drive for the two top barns in the country. For Ronnie Burke and Jimmy Takter. So again, like I said,
you can't get better than that. You're truly blessed. Yeah. But doesn't it take good athletes like the horses are?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, both of them have, like I said, they have both powerful stable. They have great owners. So it's really a teamwork all around.
Yannick, it's been a pleasure. Good luck to you today. Hold it. Aren't you on a horse in the Adios?
My hero, Ron. We'll see if it's Ron Zero today.
I like it. A winner.
All right. Very good.
Good luck. Thanks. I heard we have a cousin of David Miller.
Yes, my name is Brett Miller and cousin of David Miller.
Okay, well, I'm just trying to line this up because we're interviewing all kind of people. I like to have some fun. Not at your expense, mostly at mine. I heard you're in the Adios.
Yes, driving the one-horse Yankee Bounty for the Ron Burke, the Burke Brigade.
Well, just so you know, Burke's used to train some horses of mine. Not that I'm prejudiced, but I predicted Ronnie Burke would get his first Adios win today.
I agree. I think he will get it.
You seem like a nice man, and you're not arguing with me since you're on a horse. How long have you been in the business?
Oh, born into the business. Been driving horses since I was 13 years old.
When did you get your first win?
My very first drive was my first win at the Hilliard County Fair in Hilliard, Ohio.
Really? That is awesome. Thanks for sharing that. Now, where are you based out of?
Based out of the Meadowlands in Chester now. I race full-time Meadowlands, which they only race 2 nights a week. Right. And Chester there in Philadelphia. And we race in the afternoon. So those 2 racetracks full-time, and then I travel for the stake races.
Well, I don't blame you. You're going for the big money. I like people that want to win, and I can tell you're a winner. Brett, thank you very much for this interview.
Yep, thank you.
Oh, good luck in the Adios.
Thank you.
Smoking Jim, I've had so much fun here, and I know you feel like you're on vacation. You've had fun. What do you think?
You know what? This place is so great. Al Levine, the talking machine. I just talked to Miss Heather Wilder, and she says they take off for about 2 weeks in October, but they race here all year long. In the wintertime, they scrape the track, and they keep on running. So I'll be here all year long. I love the Meadows.
I'm glad you're in the program, and I told you that
Thanks
stuff.
Thanks to you, sir.
You're welcome, buddy. Don't give me a kiss on air, please. We're brothers from another mother. We've had some great fun, some great interviews, and it's just been a fantastic day. You know, I love the horses. I can't wait for the Adios race to see who actually wins it. You know, Ron Burke, he's trying to get his first win. He has 3 horses in this race. It's just amazing. Look, we had Mike Wilder, my driver, in the match race on. Did you see Tony Hall? He's in the Adios, too.
Yes.
Beautiful day for racing, slight breeze out there, and horses continue to score down and get ready, so you still have some time to wager, so get in on your preference. Pick 3, win, place, show, exacta, try, superfecta wagering. If you just enjoy watching the Adios, get a good spot.
No real standout in this one, even though they've made Dude's the Man at 8-5. It's hard to find a real standout in this field of 9. Many have said this may be the most competitive field overall. Of course, the top 2 horses in harness racing, Wiglet Jiglet and Chassagee Hanover, neither were eligible to the Adios.
And after the festivities of this year's Adios, stay right with us. We have 17 races. Roger's getting set. So are the Pacers. Starting gate moves into position. So let's get this one rolling. The Adios.
It's time. The Adios. The Delvin Miller Adios. Pace for the Orchids. From the inside out, Yankee Bounty. Dude's the Man, Trading Up, Cooperstown, Dreams Beach Boy, Lost for Words, My Hero Ron, Angela J. Fra, and on the outside, National Sealster. The gate swings around the turn, and there they go for the Adios. Angela J. Fra off stride. They're off and pacing National Sealster, fast out of the gate to the front. My Hero Ron gets away second. On the inside, Cooperstown third. Dude's the Man gets away fourth. Lost for Words fifth on the outside. Yankee Bounty is sixth. Trading Up seventh. Racing 8, Dreams Beach Boy, and treading the field, Angela J. Fra. Field by the opening quarter in 26-3. Into the lane first time, coming to the 3/8 mark. Yannick Gingras moved My Hero Ron to the top. Racing second is National Sealster. Third, Cooperstown, Dude's the Man. Fourth, Lost for Words. Fifth, Outside Flow Beginnings. And first up, Dude's the Man and Corey Callahan as they race into the turn. My Hero Ron with the lead. Halfway home in 54-2, 27-4. Second panel. Out to follow the cover is Lost for Words. Down the backside, My Hero Ron has the lead. Dude's the Man on the outside second. National Sealster third. Lost for Words on the outside fourth. Moving up fifth on the outside. End of the turn, it's Yankee Bounty. Racing sixth at the 3/4, 121 and 2. And Dude's the Man has taken the lead. Lost for Words second. Yankee Bounty on the outside third with an eighth of a mile to go. Dude's the Man. Lost for Words on the outside. Yankee Bounty third through the stretch. Dude's the Man. The battle's on for second and third. It's Corey Callahan and Dude's the Man. 148 and 4, winning the Delvin Miller Adios, the pace for the Orchids. Our flag-bearing outriders this afternoon, returning to the winner's circle with the winner of the 2015 Adios Pace for the Orchids. A thumbs up from driver Corey Callahan. And Dude's the Man. Jessica Cusco, the trainer for M&L of Delaware, Victoria Dickinson. The owners, 5th win and 20 lifetime starts. Earnings now of $464,463. Taking a lifetime mark, winning the Adios in 148 4/5. Corey Callahan with his 20th stakes win, by far the most important in his racing career here at the Meadows. To the winner's circle, winning driver Corey Callahan and Jeff Zedek.
Thank you, Roger. I'm here with Corey Callahan. And Corey, we talked earlier in the day, and you wanted to be a little closer to the action. You got away fourth. Was that where you wanted, or did you still want to be a little bit closer yet early?
Yeah, I mean, that was close enough. I didn't want to get away any worse than really fifth. You know, that way I could be either first or second over. So it worked out perfect today. You know, My Hero Ron didn't really have it, and I was able to clear pretty easy, and he held really game to the wire.
At the half-mile pole, you're already out and moving. Were you hoping you could draw some cover, or at that point were you pleased to just be doing it yourself?
You know, I was actually hoping I might have a little bit of cover. They did some work with his bridle, but he was still jumping shadows really bad. I mean, up the backside, I don't know if you watch the replay, you'll see his head drop a couple times. But coming out the last turn, you know, somebody from above was helping me out, and they had shadow. You know, the sun went behind the clouds. We had some shadows, and that got me right where I needed to go.
We saw what we refer to in the business as a Shady Daisy, because Shady Daisy was the first horse to wear that type of covering on the face. So this horse is seeing things throughout the mile. Did that make a difference for you today, you think?
Yeah, you know, I mean, it definitely made a difference. But the horse overcame it, and we got it done. So props off to Dude the Man and, you know, Jessica and Howard for getting him rigged up to get him around there. I mean, that was an exceptional mile.
Once you cleared to the lead, got by My Hero Ron, you had the 6 drop it right behind you. Were a little concerned that he might get you in the stretch, or did you feel you had enough?
You know, I felt like I had enough pace, but that's a really good horse that was following me. So, you know, I asked for a little bit more, and away he went.
Your first Adios victory. We're glad to have you over here. It had to be a big moment for you.
Yes, definitely is. Thank you.
All right, let's bring Jessica Ocasco over here. Jessica, her first Adios horse and a win. Great moment for you. Congratulations.
I am still speechless. I want to thank Corey and M&L, the owners, Larry Rathbone, and everybody. It was an awesome race, and Dude got the job done.
You and your husband have been racing for years in the New York circuit, mostly sire stakes horses. An opportunity for you this year to travel around with a great horse, and you guys have made the most of it for sure.
So far, it's been a lot of fun, and we'll see where we go from here.
Now, Corey said he kind of wished he had a little bit of cover when he made the move. Were you a little nervous at the half when you saw your horse pull first over?
He looked so good going today. I knew Corey put him in the right spot, and Dude's got the speed, and he was awesome today.
Just seems like he's getting better and better as the year goes on.
He really does seem to be, he's peaking at the right time. As long as we keep him healthy and sound and don't screw him up, we should have a good year.
We're glad you brought him over here today. Where does he go from here?
We'll see how he comes out of this. He's got a lot of stakes left. He's got the cane, he's got the brandy wine, he's got the jug. So we'll go from here.
A rare visit to the Meadows for you and a winning one. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Winning trainer Jessica Ocasco.
We'll see you next time. Hope you enjoy the show. We're hoping to come back to do another one.